Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now with Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 17 yards out. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Prescott from the gun. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Right back to Tolbert. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. Now Purdy. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked.
That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Purdy. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with...
Yeah, I'd probably quit after that too. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They go play action with Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Lamar changing the look. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 10 yards out. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 37 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Wiggins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 7-7, our score after one.
Horn.
2nd and 11 now. Running from the gun with Henry. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
13. Middle. Yeah.
Throwing is Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Yeah.
A first down carry for Henry. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Report.
Again, it's Henry. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This from 42 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Purdy will set up to throw it here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Go ahead. Hey, middle.
Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, report.
Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. This is taken at the 23, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Purdy now to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Flushed out right. That is caught. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Kittle. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Guerrero in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Walker. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Trap 60. 60 Bison. 60 Buffalo 18.
Here's Purdy. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack. Throwing here, Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Willis. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Purdy. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He's into space past the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. Finding Walker complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Man, that was so weak.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw caught there by Willis. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo. He'll get this to about the 38. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Another try for Garindo. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Powering his way forward. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give running left now, Garindo. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Moody for the PAT. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Throwing, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Throw caught by Flowers. And he is going to be brought down. And
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On play action, Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And in motion is Brown. They'll run with Robinson. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
So it's 4th down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So, this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You sound like a sore loser. You sound like somebody that know they about to lose. That's what you sound like.
Come on.
Daniels now on 1st down.
Why would I disconnect the game and I'm winning? Why would I disconnect the game and I'm winning? What are you talking about?
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and 5.
70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels.
I don't see nothing in your game that need to be worried about either. I see why you're so mad.
Of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Niners have have the early advantage.
You ain't told facts. You ain't told facts about nothing. You sound like a sore loser. You sound like a sore loser. Somebody that know they about to lose, so they already crying.
Down, the Commander's going to send out their veteran Tress Way to
Am I not allowed to do that? I got pauses and timeouts. Am I not allowed to do that? What are you talking about? How is that a glitch? How is calling timeout a glitch?
And we will not have a return here.
You sound like a sore loser, dude. You an embarrassment, man. Yeah, I needed some more time. You don't know what's going on over here? Shut up and play the game and stop being a loser. You said I'll glitch. How do you glitch by calling a timeout and pausing the game? You get 2 pauses a half, you get 3 timeouts a half. What are you talking about?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right side, pulled in by Samuel.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for.
Oh, the good team excuse. So that's your next excuse. First I'm glitching, now I'm playing with a good team. So get out of here, man. Get out of here. Man, just shut up talking and take this L. Just shut up talking and take this L.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle.
And that's how I know you trash too, because you play on the D-line. Anybody playing on the D-line is always ass.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen,
that's why you ass.
It all counts the same.
That's why you ass.
Throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
19, Tiger, check, reload.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Finding space at the 15.
That's a glitch too, right?
Inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal. 7-3 is the score.
What is wrong with you, man? Real talk. What is wrong with you?
Back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Man, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man? It's just a video game.
They'll put Ayuk.
It's just a video game. Why are you so mad? Yeah, you shut up. You just started talking.
To try to run a play like that.
So what's slick shit? What are you talking about? Oh gosh. Okay.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same.
He gets free inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
What's your record on here? What's your record? What's your record?
The kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10.
You sure? You don't sound like somebody that win like that in this game. Oh, okay. Nah, you don't sound like somebody that win in this game.
Together a drive here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I can tell you what you sound like.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
You're going to have to do way more than that to beat me, man. Oh, okay. No, you're a bum. You're a bum. Only bums cry about teams.
Here's 1st and 10.
What team am I supposed to play with? What team am I supposed to play with? The 49ers are my favorite team. You're not going to win.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. So Kittle comes in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Purdy going to put it up again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this to Garenda. Oh, big hole, left side. 20, 15, and he is gone. San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. So, following
Yeah, I'm sure that was a glitch somehow.
is back out to kick it off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, check that, street.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's caught by Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete.
Ooh,
They took a
you in
chance
trouble now, dude.
4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, this is
yeah, I know.
opportunity to go for it,
Yeah.
through the air on 4th down.
You one of them types. Ain't never gonna get nobody no props, and always gonna cry and whine. Yeah, bro, I've been playing Madden a long time, man. I've seen your type. Trust me. I called a cover too because I knew you was gonna play like that and try to throw something short. Yeah, I called the right play. I called the right play. Yeah, just like I just called this play to score a touchdown on your bum ass. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, yeah. Just go ahead and quit, man. Nobody want to hear you talking.
72 yards. Francisco.
I'm not. I could never be offended by somebody that's not better than me. You're not better than me. Why would I be offended?
And the 49ers are out to a
Why would I be offended? Why would I be offended? All right, you lonely. You sound lonely.
Following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
You lonely, man. I get it. You lonely.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11.
Why are you not winning then? Why are you not winning? Answer that question. Why aren't you winning? Why aren't you winning the game?
Now in the books.
Oh, God. That's the elite team. That's the excuse. No, I don't want to hear that. The Commanders is good. The Commanders is a good team. You're just not good. You're just not good. You're just not good. I don't like Washington. I would never want to use them. That's not my favorite team. It's not my favorite team.
Okay, ready?
I play with my favorite team. I play with my favorite team.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll drop this down for after the catch.
You a funny dude, man. You a funny dude.
Gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
Terry.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
You ass. You an ass. Every touchdown you got them been some little lucky little lob pass.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And
man, you ain't making no plays. Shut your ass up.
Through the end zone.
You ain't doing nothing. You a bum. You're such a bum.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Garenda. Whoa. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves. Bring it. Go.
On the handoff, it's Garenda.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak. Like, you don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain.
No, that was all the computer, man. Can't do nothing with it, huh?
1 yard. That's
Be
exactly
all right,
what they
man.
did. Pick up the first down.
Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. And he's taken down.
What they supposed to do? Like, you sound so stupid. What they supposed to do? They're supposed to block everybody. What are you talking? You are one of the dumbest people I've ever. Like, what? You make no sense. Bro, you are a loser, man. Like, just take this L and move on. It's okay. It's a video game. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set up. Unlock Ryan. Unlock Ryan.
They'll give it to Garenda. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now.
One more time, it's Garenda. He's going to have on first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike. Like this 3rd and short.
You a funny dude, man. I tell you.
Sure he has enough space to put
Oh, man.
and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs.
You're a funny dude, man. It's okay. You lost a video game. It's okay.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. The defense all over this one.
Yeah, well, there was no way in hell that your ass was gonna beat me. You said what L, right? That's what you said. You said what L? This L. Take that L. Take this L. Bum.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, take that L, bum. I'm a 49er fan, so yeah, I'm gonna use the Niners. Live with it. The Commanders are good. You're just not good. Live with that. Lonely ass. Oh, lonely ass nigga. He lonely. need to argue with somebody on the video game before it even start.
So a win here for the 49ers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.